Family background, does it matter when choosing a life partner? Don't judge someone by their family. We've all heard that before. But here is a question. Can you completely ignore a person's family background when choosing a life partner? The answer is no. But it may not be for the reason you think. Let's be clear. Family background is not about whether someone comes from a rich or poor home. It's not about social class. And it is definitely not about punishing someone for where they were born. Nobody chooses the family they come from. But family background often shapes experience, beliefs, habits, and expectation about relationships. And that matters. Think about it. Our first lesson about love, communication, money, conflict, and relationships usually come from home. Some people grew up seeing healthy communication. Others grew up in homes where people shouted instead of talking. Some grew up seeing respect between parents. Others grew up around constant criticism, emotional distance, or violence. This experience can influence how we think relationships should work. This doesn't mean someone from a difficult family cannot build a healthy marriage. Absolutely not. Many people have broken unhealthy cycles and created beautiful homes. And some people from seemingly perfect homes still struggle in relationship. The issue is not where someone comes from. The question is, are they aware of what shaped them? Have they done the work to heal, learn, and grow? Because awareness changes everything. Here is a real life pattern many people experience. Someone grows up in a home where nobody communicates feelings. They enter marriage and struggle to express emotions. Another person grows up seeing money constantly causing arguments. They become extremely anxious about finances in marriage. Someone else grows up watching unhealthy relationships and unconsciously chooses partner who feels familiar. Even if those relationships are unhealthy, not because they want pain, but because familiar often feels normal. This is why family background matters, not because it determines your future, but because it helps explain patterns. It helps explain triggers. It helps explain expectation. And understanding these things can save relationships. So before choosing a life partner, don't ask only what family do they come from. Ask deeper questions. How do they handle conflict? How do they communicate? How do they view money? How do they handle disappointment? How do they treat family members? Have they reflect on the things they learned growing up? And are they willing to unlearn unhealthy patterns? These questions often tells you more than a family name or social status ever will. The truth is this: your family background may influence you, but it does not have to define you. And your partner's family background may explain certain behaviors, but explanation is not an excuse for refusing to grow. People can learn, people can heal, people can change, but growth usually starts with your awareness. So, does family background matters? Yes, not because it predicts someone's future, but because understanding where people come from often helps us understand how they love, communicate, and relate to others. And sometimes understanding the roots helps us make wiser choices and build healthier relationships. So, do you think family background shapes relationships? Or can people completely rise above what they experienced growing up?